quedamos en el mercado. Ok.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did.
Lo tuve para la hermana.
So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Ahora. Ahora. Ok. Se me olvidó cómo jugar. Que me da Dios.
What fire? Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Ok. Ok.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
No.
What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done.
No.
Leviosa.
Ay. Ay, aguanta.
Leviosa.
¿Puedo usar tú? ¿Puedo usar tú para eso? Ok, ahorita lo intento. Lejos. No. ¿Puede?
Leviosa. Look out.
¿Cómo vida?
That's right, you lumbering lout. He's faltering.
Ok,
A
gracias.
few more hits to do the job. Fringo. Leviosa.
Dale.
Cindo.
Adiós.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
¿Cómo?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course,
Vale.
officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Ok, Singer. Gato.
Oh, hello there. A moment, if you would.
Ahorita.
I'll go and see what he wants.
¿Cómo se...?
Accio.
No.
Reparo.
Preparar lo que suceda.
Reparo. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Revelio.
Cajita.
Reparo. They didn't do more damage. Revelio.
Double. Ok.
Reparo.
Ahí vi una hojita. Ah, perfecto. Para esto era con...
Accio.
Eso. Claro, sí.
Revelio.
Ahí. Ok.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Salud. Corta.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. In thanks for what you did today.
Ok. Gracias. Oh, gracias. Vamos a
Thank you,
darlo.
Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Esto. Ok. Equiparla. Hay ofensa. Pero la derecha. Ok. Ok. Defensa.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy
Revelio.
items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome. At your leisure.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Ojalá.
Accio.
Eso. ¿Qué hice? Ay, otro hoja ahí.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Corre, corre.
Let's go. Did they see us?
Ojo,
I don't think
mujer.
so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
Okay.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
Ok, entonces Girona.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me.
Gracias.
Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend
Okay.
is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
No, yo una hojita, quiero la hojita.
Revelio.
Ok. ¿Puedo subir? ¿Hay escaleras? Ok. Ah. Okay, nice. You know. Ok, ya luego vendré por las otras.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you
Okay.
she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can
Yes,
talk
sir.
later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Papá. Ok. Así que vamos a... Acá. 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 Nada más. Ahí. Aquí, ok, perdí. ¿Había salido antes o estoy? Ok, misión cumplida. Nivel. Revisarlo. Acciones. Enemigos, ok. Uf. Páginas, ok. De aquí. Ah, cosas nuevas. Pensa más, sí. Pero esto. Pensa. Ah, no, que nada más sirve para darme. Ok. $2% de esto. Bueno, sí. Ah. No, no todo ahí. Ah, que ven a buscar, no encontrar. No tienes eso. ¿Arriba? Sí.
We're going to see you can stay up late.
Uy. Entonces aquí es para perderse. ¿Puedo pasar? Ah. Está perdida. Corre. Cárgate. Oh. ¿Ah?
Protego! Revelio!
¿Eh? Torpe, ¿cómo se llama? Norte. Y uno inicia.
Revelio!
Sí, pobrecito ahí. Esperar por el profesor.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
Gente, sí.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard
Memphis.
Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Okay. ¿Que quieren el este o el de los
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
Okay.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes.
Yes.
I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
Okay.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Should we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Vale. Quiero ver si algo que me interesa. Aquí puedo continuar.
Accio!
Nuevas misiones descubiertas. Thor quiere que hables. Quiere que hable con él. Ve algo. Pero yo tengo un inglés. Ah, ok, tengo que. Pero. Esta parte de la historia. Ah, la carta, ok. 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 Sí, ¿por qué no? Ok, mapa. Asia. Tenemos un... Ah, quizá. Vemos. Cargate. Voy a checar algunos ajustes. Cierto. ¿Eh? ¿Eh? Te aguanto que el bici. Pero lo tengo que aplicar o se guarda. Mejor. Ok. Hablar con alguien aquí. Ay, ¿qué fue eso?
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Alguien aquí. No sé.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am?
No.
Zenobia Noak. The girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
No te odio, supongo. Todo bien.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones?
No.
Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Okay.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Parece. Okay.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented
Okay.
fifth
Ajá,
year to help
por
me.
supuesto. Mi secretaria te llaman.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself.
Okay, sé el...
Whoever hid my gobstones that
no sé
high
dónde están.
got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Área. Cosas. Pone que se pueden encontrar. ¿Me dará pistas?
Hello, Zenobia. What did you need help with?
I need someone to collect my gobstones that have been hidden in very high places all over the
Sí,
school.
lugares altos. Ok. Ah, ok, espera, me da... Ok. Quita esto. ¿A dónde dicen? ¿A esta parte? Medio perdido. Quítate.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ok. Obvio sería encontrar... Oh.
Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Aunque no todas estarán en el jardín. Ah. Si están por toda la escuela, olvídate.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
¿Quieres?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Ok, entonces.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
Ok.
I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Entonces, se llama hacer misiones secundarias. Que no, tengo tiempo. Ya ves que me...
Hello there. Perhaps you can help.
I can't believe she's...
Tengo muchas misiones. Fíjate.
Accio!
¿No se le hacía esto?
Levioso!
Ahí está. Escaleras y lugares. Ah,
Revelio!
ah. Hoja. Sí. Véanlos, Yami. Aquí. Oh, ya ve.
As a daily maker, I wonder where it might lead.
Tengo que seguirla. ¿Ah? Envié una llave. Ah, salió. Ah, ok, aquí.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
Au. ¿Te tengo que pegar? Entonces, no entiendo. Quita. Ok. ¿Qué mover o...? Ah, le tengo que pegar cuando esté por encima de esa cosa. Ok. Hey. Ay. Párate. 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 Ah, ya va. Ah. Ay. Ah. Ah. No puede ser tan difícil. No puede ser tan difícil. Por favor. A ver, un movimiento. Dos movimientos. Y ahorita es cuando se pasa, ¿no? 3. Ahora. ¡Ij! Ok. Otro. Una. 2. 3 movimientos y... llorar. ¿No? 2. Yo. 2. 2, 3. Ya. Oh no. No se me hace justo. 2. Ok. 1. Oh, sí. Sí.
Brilliant.
Eso. Joder. Algo bueno.
Old coin.
No me da.
Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Ahora. Historia. Mira. La llama, mejor.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well.
Okay.
Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this.
Hasta allá. Perfecto.
Ravenclaw house chair.
Ok. En los viajes rápidos, pero me gusta que cargarse.
Some of us are tidier than others, though, aren't
Me
we?
debe de dar entonces.
You don't have to look far to know who the disgrace is in the
Okay.
barn or in the tree.
I should see this through. Seems I'll need to find. I should see this through and find
Oh.
the Ravenclaw house chest.
16, olvídate. Cosas para hacer estas cosas. ¿No? Ah. Acá. Ok, listo. Viaje. Francia. Darle toda la vuelta al castillo. Ok. Pero eso.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ah, ahí hay otra.
Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones.
Perfecto.
I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Y debe de haber otra. Hoy. Madre. Ok. Abiertos, ojos abiertos. Oh. ¿La de esas? Ok. Que no. Uy. Gracias. La llave. Ah, sí, ok. Esto es claro que sí. Ay. Ok, creo que tengo que hacer eso justo. Perfecto. Presta. Esto todavía no lo entiendo. Hay una llama por aquí, debería de activarla. Ah,
Revelio.
gracias. Entonces acá. ¿En algún cuadro o algo? La coma esa. Canica.
Levioso.
Ok. Uy. La escucho por acá. Ok. Ah. sigo escuchando. Lejos. No la veo. Más arriba.
Accio!
Ok. Ok, entonces debe estar más abajo. Puertas. Nada. Llama por lo menos. Ah, quizás por acá. Ok.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I've always
Okay.
said that travel broadens the mind.
Habla. Ok.
Have you been to the owl today? Revelio!
Ok. Habrá otro por aquí. Ay. No.
Revelio!
Ok. Habrá otra de esas gomitas por acá. Oh. Oh. Sí.
Accio!
Algo.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Sí. La misma voz que antes. ¿Quién me habló? ¿Es la flama? Supongo. Ok. Ahí.
Revelio!
Ok. Está bloqueado. Perfecto. El Goblet of Fire. Esto. Yes. Premio de herbología.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Y ya no hay ninguna. Sigue esta por acá, más o menos. Entonces yo creo que puedo recoger todas las canicas ahorita. Eran solo 6 y ya llevo unas, creo que. Vamos. Debería de estar para acá. ¿La veo? Ahí no. Pillo verde.
Accio! Just
Eso.
one more gobstone.
Debería de estar entonces aquí.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ajá. Gracias por el mensaje.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
¿Puedo subir? Sirve. ¿Estar contigo?
Revelio!
Perfecto. Es la segunda cosa que encuentro de estas, así que... Ver notas. Ya las canicas. Creo que es una misión secundaria ya terminada. A menos que continuemos. Para acabar. Medio me estoy engañando.
Need against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Oh. De las canicas.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Yes, pero...
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
A ver. A ver. Ah, me va a dar misiones extra. ¿Sí? No, es la... Ah, ok.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks.
Okay, por supuesto.
You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Okay.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Pero primero quiero...
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Calles. Hola.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
No, creo que me los voy a quedar, no, sí.
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you.
Gracias.
Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Sí.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play
no,
after the
ahorita.
trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Buena suerte. Perfecto.
Revelio.
Ok. Regresa a mi siguiente pregunta. ¿Y la llave? Se fue como a... acá. Ah. Ahora. La estrategia es darle trancazos todo el tiempo. Eso. Ok.
What are you up to now?
Nada más me van a dar un parto algún día. Apa. Vamos a hacer llaves, ¿por qué no? La misión secundaria. Llaves, ¿por qué no? Ah. Sí, llamita. Llevo 3 o 4. Tan complicado. Ahora ya sé, así. Hago a la mitad y luego vamos con esto.
Can I help you?
No, contigo. A la siguiente. Con este. ¿Maco?
Hello, Lucan. I wanted to talk to you about crossed wands.
Ah, look who's back.
Oh.
So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
¿Van a poner?
We'll make you regret signing up.
Ok. Fuera. Ok.
Gringo! Levioso!
Act like a winner!
Levioso!
I'm the one!
Levioso!
There goes.
Give them what for!
Levioso! You're better than that!
Eso. GG.
What to do?
Oh.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you.
Nope.
There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy.
Oh.
Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Realmente quiero es ir a buscar las llaves. ¿Ya? Así de sí. Creo. Ah, sí, del otro lado. Ay. No.
Aquí.
El 7. ¿Ah? Gato. Ah. ¿Eras? llama por acá arriba? Que no. Ya lo obtuve. Era... ¿Y?
Revelio.
Anda. Espera. ¿Por qué no? Velázquez. Tengo otra batalla. Sí. Entrenamiento con el muñeco.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice.
Okay.
Ready to have a try now?
Sí.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Okay. Ah.
You'll get it!
Accio.
Okay.
Excellent form!
Luego.
Levioso.
Okay.
That's it!
Luego.
Levioso. Accio.
Nicely done!
Gracias. Oh,
I'd
yeah.
say that's enough practice.
Okay.
You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel.
¿Por qué no?
You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Oh, that's it.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Oh. Okay. Ok, entonces los morados con Accio, los amarillos son con Levioso.
Accio. Levioso.
I'm the one!
Come on.
Okay.
Accio.
Levioso.
There goes the way.
Cool. Eso.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Estuvo bello. Estuvo muy bello.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round.
Okay.
I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Okay.
Assignment's all finished.
En la siguiente. Encender incendio. Ay, que le piqué. La llama accidental. Ok. Ah, no está tan lejos. Ok, perfecto. Ah, no. Perfecto.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and
Revelio.
that you found success in your endeavors.
Hola. Hola, qué guapada está eso. Porque no me di cuenta.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Hacia. F. Hacia. Ahora. Teniendo suficientes. Ok.
Good work.
Intercambiarlo. Uy. Haría otro acá. Serán después. Oh.
Incendio. Protego. Accio. Incendio.
Oh.
Keep at it, and do try not to incinerate yourself.
¿De qué hacer? Vamos a ver todo lo que he desbloqueado ahorita. Pero no me da nada. Yes. Ok. Más que pero esto. Pero eras. Estos. ¿Qué ven? Pero antes de... Ya. ¿Sabes? El equilibrio que hay entre misiones secundarias y misiones perdiendo.
Oh, that's fine.
Juego mucho. ¿Eh? Ok. Ah, pero esto es la historia, ¿no? De las llaves.
Protego!
Pero...
Ah, there you are.
Dame.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Eckert.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer.
Perfecto.
So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Ay, mamá.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Okay. Van a hacerlo. Van a hacer que lo haga yo solito. No, hablo con Sebastián, de hecho.
Protego!
Ah. Llaves, ¿puedo? Llaves. Oh. Oh. Quedan muy pocas. Digo, quedan muchas cosas. Que no estás. Gris. Salida, no. ¿Cuál de esto? ¿Ah? Esto. Parece que tiene... Ah, estos son... Ok. esperaría yo que la mayoría de las...
Protego!
Otra misión. ¿Alguien? Eres no sé.
Revelio.
I heard that someone passed.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
No sé, la verdad.
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
Oh.
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You
Algo
mentioned
ilegal,
being
por
clever
supuesto.
enough not to get caught in the restricted
Pero
section.
legal, prohibido.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Okay. Pasa con...
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist.
Okay.
Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Buenas noches.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Quiero poner las llaves en el cofre ese y ver si... Torre de Reven. O sea, no puedo acceder a ninguna llama ahorita porque...
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for
Okay.
getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free.
Okay.
Give it a try.
Este. Sigo viendo. ¿Sigo?
Is something you should have known better than to cross my path?
Ok, justo así. Morí, me mataron. No. ¿Qué hueso? Por invisible. Frío. Hadas. Creo. Oh, cartas. No puedes decir.
Revelio.
Ah. Real. Ah. Fotos con K. Aquí, ok, gracias. Oh.
Silent as a grave. Blast. Librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
The library
Perdón.
is no place for larking about. Out at once.
¿Qué me vio?
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
Good gracious, what a mess!
Ah.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Ok. ¿Desde aquí? Sí. Oh, perfecto.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
No, no. No. Acá. Ah, ok, ya.
Should be in the clear. No need for us skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Ah. Oh, 500.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Ven.
Who have we here?
¿Por qué?
Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going
Ok,
to
esa era parte de la experiencia.
I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Puedo confiar en ti, no te metas en problemas.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
Gracias.
Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to remember something.
Huh? Oh.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it.
Cantidad de cosas que estoy recibiendo para ese final boss.
Where might this lead?
¿Esperar? Ok, gracias.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Ahí. Ahí los tengo que enfrentar. Ok. Ahí. puedo usarlo. No. Perdido el botón. Espera. Izquierda.
Incendio.
Pégame. Te reto.
Incendio.
Ok. Si hago un combo de 10, me dan poder especial para cubrir los.
Incendio. Levioso. Incendio.
Ahí está.
Levioso.
Nice. Aquí, ¿no? ¿Dónde era para esto? Ok. ¿Aquí empieza?
Accio. Protego.
Ay. Ay.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Okay.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Okay. Uf.
Incendio. Levioso. Protego.
Qué cerca. Ahí. Izquierda, ok.
Incendio.
Muerte. Ahí. Muy bello, son muy bello.
Protego.
Alejó.
Incendio.
Mentalmente abrir el menú.
It is a book after all.
De pelea. Ok. ¿Podrías otra vez? Ok. Dos y otras dos por parte. los bienhechores.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
Oh.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
Hey.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Tiene medio cara de malvada de repente.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Hermano. Man, pensar que me cayó mal desde hermano.
Revelio.
Ah. Ok. Ah. Ok, lo puedo hacer inmediatamente. Ama.
Revelio.
Ya veo algo por acá. Ah, este.
Revelio.
Ah.
Accio. Revelio.
Por... Paso. Es ya como el día siguiente.
Protego. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Solo en una carga. Está mal. Odio los centros. Pero la defensa no me importa. cofre.
That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens.
El castillo. Llaves ahora.
Why don't you go and see Nurse Blaney?
Levioso!
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
No voy a hablar con él. Vale. Akio hace algo del esqueleto. Ok. Pero como el agua. Ok. Parado. La llave que hice.
Revelio.
Frankly, I'd rather limit my excursions to Hogsmeade these days. Too much distraction.
X por acá. Bajo quizá. Ah. Ir al jardín de afuera para intentar adivinar lo del mapa y ver qué es eso. Ok.
Wish I'd brought
Protego!
my owl to school. Don't misunderstand. I adore Toad.
wonder if this is common music like ours is best.
Incendio.
Everyone's falling asleep. I think that's what a common room is for.
Revelio.
Oh. To deliver all those letters.
Me?
Is always spotless. Can't say the same for my housemates. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were raised by our door.
Revelio.
It's my favorite place in the entire school. If I didn't have that fireplace to sit next to,
Eh. Ah.
and they were quite competent on a broom.
There's something in there.
Perfecto. Ok. 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 Ahorita va a pasar a pegar. Te doy eso. Ya está. Dejan pasar. Esta. Este del mapa. Para acá. Oh, ya ve. Espera, ahora. Puedes pasar para
That's
eso.
it.
¿Qué venía? Ah, por lo del mapa, claro. Era de ver el mapa. Mapa. Acá. Cosa. Escaleras a la izquierda de donde está la rima. Detrás de ti. Ay, güey. Pero por aquí. ¿Por acá? Pues bonito. ¿Por abajo? Ok, hay un closet aquí, debe estar la llave por acá. Llave.
Revelio.
Ya se centro. Listo, gracias. Uy. Acá. No, eso es un gato. Acá. Oh. Estoy en esa puerta. Aquí. Y arriba. Ah, ya. Padre. Y aquí. Espejo.
Protego. Incendio.
Ah. Algo que se parezca.
I tried to hide a puppy once.
Es que esto es. Pero no tiene. Eras. ¿Hacia arriba? ¿Qué es? ¿Acá? Dejo puerta, lo que haya.
Revelio.
Okay.
Leviosa. Levioso. Accio.
Sí. Ah, allá. Más tesoro. Ya, no lo puedo hacer acá. Era un árbol de Navidad. Ok. La otra se cayó. Oh, ahí está.
Leviosa. Reparo.
¿Ves?
Potato.
Ok. Uy.
Revelio.
No.
I tried a knee reversal.
¿Dónde estaba antes? Sí. Un dolor de cabeza. El laberinto. Esto me lleva al jardín. Acá.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before.
Okay.
If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Leviosa!
Ay.
The potions, unless you're anticipating being poisoned sometime in the near future. Everyone knows you can't conjure food.
Okay,
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Revelio. Protego. Lumos.
Oh.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Then in the end, it didn't shrink.
What didn't shrink?
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Okay,
Yes,
all right, clever clogs. I knew I should have told you.
Arriba.
Don't worry. I once bought a pair of stairs.
Nada, soy más listo.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Ok, ahora ya sé.
Desperately need to improve my
Revelio.
Espera. Voy a ver.
Trying to transfigure my parchment into a blanket. What?
Tengo casi a la mitad de las. Podía buscar.
I could test you. Oh, that would be incredible. If you're sure.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Okay. Hablo al estrico. El bromitas.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Okay. Vale. Es más.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Con una misión. Nada. Sí.
Revelio.
Hey.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Ok, ajá. Entonces sí era de rinoceronte. Ok. ¿Qué es por acá?
Protego.
Perfecto. Gracias. Luego lo del espejo, puerta, cosa. Aquí. El rinoceronte te abrió el mapa. Eso es. acá.
Revelio.
If you catch a whiff of anything, I mean, should there be...
Terrifying to encounter, I think.
Oh, don't do that. That's not necessary.
Protego!
Any of you know where I can find...
A ver, voy a intentar.
Really mastered that one, haven't you?
Lumos.
My uncle knows the garden. I can't imagine. So all in all, I'd say...
Protego!
Realmente ya está.
What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small,
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat bogies, you know. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Okay.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Lo de herbología.
Tried to summon the pepper at dinner last week and dropped a pudding into our prefect's lab. Not sure who felt it more. Me or
Revelio. Accio. These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. Incendio!
Oh.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps light. Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
Hey. Cago.
Lumos. Accio. Incendio.
dejado aquí los... Bien.
Levioso! Lumos. Lumos. Accio. Incendio. Reparo. Levioso. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacle would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio. Reparo. Incendio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
Quiero vender las cosas.
Have you found anything to, prove my...
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen.
looking for me.
¿Para qué puede ser?
I spent hours.
¿Eh? Estoy muy feliz.
I asked him to come to tutor me in Transfiguration.
Incendio.
Levioso!
¿Aquí o quizá?
Accio.
Piso.
Defense against the dark arts can be intimidating, but Professor Helget actually...
Oh. Cuatro. Dos. A ver si me... ¿Ves? Parece un poco. Bueno. Corneo y cuatro. Corneo. Este podrá ser el uniforme. ¿El uniforme? ¿Qué onda? entonces entrando por toda esta parte, ahora me puedo ir para acá y empezar a buscar. Habrá futuro. Habrá esto.
Incendio.
Mueve. Habrá futuro.
Another house token for the house chest.
Puedo bajar.
Revelio.
El 1.
Revelio. Lumos.
Mayhap you scallywags have come to witness my valor.
Cállate, que sí.
Incendio! Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio! This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her. Accio! 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 That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Patrick, ready.
Lumos. Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy.
Good thing Professor Weasley takes her role seriously.
Ahí está.
Revelio.
Trouble, are we? Beat up to that gun.
Revelio.
Just watch.
Around if trolls ever come about me.
Incendio. Incendio.
put a bow trapper under my bed, and I know it was
Incendio.
Grab me.
Levioso. Accio.
Everyone seems to fear Professor Sharp.
Accio.
We stayed up almost the entire night the other week talking about school.
Incendio.
I never thought I'd actually enjoy Hogwarts.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Patas.
Incendio.
Pero eso ya para la próxima.
Accio!